Man, what's good with your cousin, man? Got Pee5, my cousin, I said in the building, man, you know. Gotta, throw that in there, man. How you feeling today?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm real good, man. Just came out here, just got done with a feature. Just did a feature for somebody. Just, came out here, made some chili.
Came out here to get it, man. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you coming and stepping on the platform, man. It's been a long time coming, so man, I know we had did the virtual one. That one was hard, bro. Like, we was talking so much game, so I'm like, man, I wish that was like a live, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, to just be flowing like that, man, it was definitely, organic, man, for sure. But, man, we here. We made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to have you here, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Man, we got the tape coming, man.
Oh, yeah. Another tape coming, but it's gonna be an album, but it's gonna be an album next year. So next year, but I'm gonna drop 4 singles this summer. So I'm gonna drop 4 singles, and then I'm gonna call it something. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I'm gonna drop 4 singles like during the summer, just so I can like keep it rolling.
Got you. And then like how does that go like in the music game? Like say for instance, if these 4 singles do good, because like I noticed like a lot of like producers, artists and stuff. Because I don't know if it's always just the artist, because you're a producer. So
yeah, exactly.
Like I'll see like they'll drop a single and it'll do real good, and then all of a sudden they'll have it on their album months later when it drops. So like, is that how it's gonna be if these 4 do good?
Yeah,
like,
they do.
Or is
if
it
one
gonna
of
be
them
like
do
a separate?
I mean, if one do extremely well, then I'm for sure gonna put it on the album, just because that's just double streaming, double the streams. You get what I'm saying? It's just gonna be refreshing their mind again for somebody that didn't hear the single, that probably was from another state. Because when I put out the album, it's gonna go through a record label. So when I go through this record label, it's gonna be different. So you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, but when I put out these singles, it's gonna still just be independent.
Gotcha.
So, you get what I'm saying?
Got you. And so like, just hearing that, so it sounds like, you making that move from, being independent to, going on a record label, like, why is that? You know what I mean? Like, why would you prefer, because, a lot of people like to stay independent, but then like, they work with the record label. Why, why make that switch?
It was more so about the connections that they had, being able to connect me with certain artists that I couldn't get like reached to, just because we just don't know each other. They from a different state. Some of them probably don't know exactly what I'm doing. So basically, just being able to put my platform just on a bigger, like how can I say, like a steady, more stable foundation.
Gotcha.
So you know what I mean. So that just gave me an opportunity to be able to advance myself just within my art. You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, man, that's good right there. And then, man, like off this album, like first album coming, man. Like you said, it's gonna be coming next year, man. Like,
for sure.
Have you already started like putting it together? Like, do you like what are some things that like
For sure.
What would you say like we could expect from this album? Like,
no, what you was gonna say?
No, cause I was like, a lot of the music, like, man, like you got the bangers, man, like, more money, more proud. You're like, come on, you got them all, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these all lovers, come on. You're blockbuster, you know what I'm saying? I got one jumping, like, so like, because I always wonder, like, what goes into a producer's mind when they're making an album. Like, is it like, okay, is it depending on the time of the album? Because like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but like, of course, like summertime, people try to make summer bangers and turn it up. But then like winter, you might like hear like a little bit more love or this and that. So like, what's your mindset when you putting this album together?
Being able to make sure they understand where the leveling up within the album, within the music, just whether me being able to introduce my homies to different type of artists, so they'll be able to like gain a relationship outside of me, and just honestly me elevating within the music. So it's just like what you for sure can expect is for me to definitely like to make even the artists that I want to deal with that are already have their career established. I still want to get the best record out of them. I don't want them to give me no rinky-dink song, or just, you get what I'm saying? Like, I want them to feel like they in a space where they can be there, they can reach their full potential musically with me, to make them want to be like, I'm gonna come fuck with this young nigga again because he make me love this shit again, or he make me like want to be a part of this. It's just like if you playing sports with somebody, right, and they got the passion, like you got the passion, like you play football, I play basketball, and when you find somebody that can, like, I can hoop with, that connection is just off the dribble, now y'all connect as people.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because sports connect us and music connects us too. Because that's like one of the most like influential, like just movements of the world. So it's just like us being able to create music together and just putting it out there. I feel like it's gonna have a real impact, especially because I didn't go no rapper route.
Right.
And doing what I'm doing right now, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, he got a vision. He want to be here for longevity. He want to be here longer than, because you know, a lot of rappers be having their phases. They be here one day and gone, but it's like the producers, they still here, they still rocking, and I want to be one of them niggas. Right. So you know, I am gonna be one of them for sure.
No, for sure, man. And I like how you said, like, just pulling the best out of them, you feel me? Don't give me no Ricky Dicky, you know, because some artists, okay, for this, for the verse, and then they give you know what I'm saying? So you like, nah, I want to be able to bring out that best, and, you know, I mean, I had no doubt, you know what I'm saying? We got the same blood, so I know you're going to be able to, like, just show spirit, your energy, just to, you know what I'm saying? Because my question, like, I heard about, like, I heard relationships, and, you know, that's one word that has stuck with me because, you know, like they say, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And one question I wanted to ask you, like, you know, how important is it, like, just character? Because, like, I always think back to, like, how, you know, your character can get you in the rooms with some of these people versus your status and maybe the money you got versus, like, you know, just being who you are. So, like, you know, just talk about that.
Man, you know what? I haven't really got to see that other side of the rainbow when it comes to that, bro, yet. Just because I don't think it is like that. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like morals and all of those things matter. It's more about people being able to use somebody to get ahead. You get what I'm saying? It just be like a lot of things don't be off of people morals and like that moral compass. It moves when it comes to this music stuff, and I can see it a lot because you know a lot of people, you know, they talk about each other, but then you know they in pictures like my God, just because they feel like they can utilize the person. And one of my biggest problems is I can't do that.
Right.
Like like if I don't fuck with you, I don't.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be able to keep it business, but it be like, honestly, I don't want to work and do music with nobody I don't feel. I don't want to do nothing with nobody that I can't relate to. Our morals, it don't align. You get what I'm saying? Because it be like, I'm doing this because I don't want to like change, like create a legacy within my family. You get what I'm saying? I'm not doing this for nothing else. You get what I'm saying? I feel like my life is already straight, bro. You get what I wake up and do whatever I want to. I want my family to feel that freedom. Everybody that I love in my family, I want them to wake up and do what they want because I feel like we struggled for years. So it's just like that moral shit, bro. I don't really see that being like the deal, like, oh yeah, like he gonna get it, but I feel like the energy that I give to people, they can tell that it's genuine. I ain't got no like malice in my heart when I'm messing with them, and I don't got no evil intentions. So I feel like that didn't help me and got me in a lot of wrongs with me just being just my natural self and me just being like just honest with people and just, you know, us having conversations and they be like, oh well, you know, this young nigga, he ain't tripping about all of that other shit. So it's like it's a possibility, but I haven't got to reap the fruits of my labor when it comes to me having like a certain moral like ethic. Like I haven't got to be able to like to reap the fruits of that labor yet. But I know it's possible. Yeah, it's possible, and you know, like, you real, and like that's why I tell people, like, you know, like you say, you know, you can, like you say, after they see boom bam, okay, boom, he like that, like he a genuine dude, it can probably push you forward. But then, like I said, like you can't be mad at people, like you say, that standing on business, like we only here to do this, and that's why I say, like, just no confusion, like, you know what I'm saying, like it's just business. Like, I'm gonna pay for this and pay for that. We just here to just do that and like leave it at that, and like, you know, that gotta be established. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you say, like, it ain't no morals, it ain't this or that, like it be business. I ain't seen it yet. Yeah. I ain't seen it. I have not seen nobody be like, oh, like that person morals is so A1, I want to fuck with it. I have not yet seen that with nobody musically. I didn't see people talk bad about each other and go fuck with each other because it was in the benefit of themselves. Right. I'm not doing that. And it made me think too, like I had saw this video the other day, like I don't know exactly what he was talking about. I think it was like this kingpin or something, and he was speaking on like success. Oh yeah, I just seen that. I just sent that to the homies. I sent that to a gang of my homies. And he was talking about how like nobody cares.
don't nobody cares about how good you are. Like, it made me think, like, no, that's real. Like, the morals are going back to it. Like, success don't care about all that. Like, success, like,
by myself and all of that shit. I promise you, I just sent that to my homies yesterday.
He like, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care about all that. And I'm like, that's a.
That fucked when I seen that, I fucked my head up. I was like, what?
Come on. Like, I'm like, damn, right? It made me reevaluate because I'm like, once again, and that's why I asked you that question because, and I like the way you answered it because I'm like, once again, people be thinking morals and this and that is gonna be to take me, but like he was saying, success don't care about all that, and you doing it by yourself and what you had to get there. Like,
I ain't seen it, cuz. I ain't seen it, bro. If I would have seen it, I would have definitely gave you that answer where it'd been like, oh yeah.
Right, real talk.
Yeah. I haven't seen it though, not yet.
Nah, that's real, man. And then, man, let me ask, man. You went on tour with Kyle Banks, man. I gotta ask,
shout
man.
Out my nigga Kyle.
Come on, shout out to Kyle,
shout
man.
Out my nigga Kyle. Kyle Bizzle.
Let me ask, man. What would you say was like your your favorite city you toured in? Was that like your first tour ever?
Yeah, that was my very first tour.
Okay.
And that, like I said, I was grateful for KB because he gave me an opportunity that a lot of people wouldn't have gave me, bro. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Just off of maybe our relationship that we had during high school or the dynamic that we had, because I wasn't probably the coolest guy to be around when I was in high school and probably middle school too, you get what I'm saying? But
right.
Everybody got their own story. So, you know, I was going through emotional roller coaster that they probably didn't know, and I was taking it out on people, but me and him, we battle against each other on a basketball court. So that's still a battle though. That's still a competition.
Right.
But he didn't look at me as a competition because I'm not a singer. I'm not a rapper. He wanted to give me a chance to be able to get around these like these labels and all of these things. And that's why a lot of these transpired, me being around him. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm forever grateful for him being able to allow me to be a part of his team. And and me having my own team, me being my own boss, him showing me the ropes and being like, this was my first big tour too, so you would let me, so we learned together, so you get what I'm saying, and that's my brother forever, bro. So that was my first tour. But my favorite city,
I
loved all of them, bro.
Yeah.
I loved all of them, bro. Honestly, I loved every city, because it was just too mean. It was cracking. The tour was cracking. It was cracking, bro.
Yeah, I saw it, man. I'm like, man, I'm about to call Kim. I'm like, look, hey.
Hey, you hear me? I was not playing, fool. It was, it's out there. That's what I learned.
Yeah,
being out there, and I learned the game. It's like I learned the music game. I got to mess with like 1 billion girls. I got to do whatever the hell I wanted. I was like, oh yeah, like I was in I felt like I was living in my purpose.
Right now, real talk, man.
So it be like it like that mess fit me. Like you know what I'm saying? So it was like it was dope. It was super dope, bro.
No, for sure. And like, when you like just, living in your purpose, like I saw a video from Jay-Z, like, on my way over, he was just talking about how like any room, anywhere he go, like he him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I was just thinking like it's just easier, life easier when people just be you, you know what I'm saying? Like people be trying to, like you said, I was living my purpose, messing with, women, all that, like, you know what I'm saying? So
that is my purpose.
Come on. And then, man, as you expand on the music, like, because I noticed on, a lot of, past tapes and, singles and drops and stuff, you had a lot of people from, I wouldn't even say the city, but just from Cali, period. Yeah. As we go on the album, is it going to be something like that again, or are we expanding out?
So the purpose is, like I said, bro, to get the people that are already kind of established, in a sense, when we come into the major industry, and they are from all over the place. And I'm going to take the guys that I know that are serious and doing what they've been supposed to be doing and really been rocking with me. I'm going to take them and make that connection. And because when I first started to do this, it was like half of these guys never did songs with each other, but they knew each other. But I know all of these dudes because we didn't have experience together, whether it was like us being in the streets together, you know what I mean? Us being in jail. I've been in jail with some of the dudes that I did music with. I didn't fought with some dudes that I've been did music with. Like I didn't like help them fight people, and we didn't even know each other. You get what I'm saying? Just because us being allies, you know what I mean? My area and their area get along. So, but we don't even know each other. But so it just be like all of those experiences they know where I stand and they know who I am as a man. And if I'm saying like, hey man, do music with him, you get what I'm saying, I can make something that's really like magical, bro. And they was willing to fuck with me. So now, me being able to give them an opportunity to like, all right, I'm gonna get these people to give me this dough so I can pay for all these features, but I'm gonna put you on the song, and then you gas him up, her up, whoever it is.
Come on,
let's make a great song. So then when it's dropped, bro, all it's gonna do is now I'm being able to put the spotlight on my people, a spotlight on myself, and also being able to get my brand out there even more. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I said, I'm the LA DJ Khaled, so it's like
that was gonna be my next question, man, because I've been seeing the posts and stuff, and they like Pee5, like the next DJ Khaled of the LA, man. Talk about like just how that feels. First off, to just get that recognition, because I know for me, like I don't really care for a pat on the back, like whether I get recognition or not, I'm still gonna keep. But to get it, man, like how does that feeling feel? Like,
I mean, it feel good. It feel good. Like absolutely. Like I'm grateful for people just even like rocking with me when I said I was gonna start doing it. Right. So it always feel good that people notice what you're doing. But like I'm not content with nothing. You get what I'm saying? Right. So it's just like even when I get recognition, that's not enough for me. It's like, man, bro, I want my family to be green. You get what I'm saying? I want my family to be A1. I want, like, that's the recognition I want to know, like to get. I want everybody to know, like, every person he said that he loved, they are green. Not because he gave them money, is that he looked them in their eye and like, what do you want to do? And then I made that dream come true, and I gave us like direction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's cool to get it, but it's like, I know I ain't doing enough. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not enough yet.
That's real, man, and it's just so crazy that you just spoke on like creating that direction for your family, because like I was literally just texting my sibling like, man, we in these text messages, and I'm just trying to create change for the people that's coming after us, for my kids that's here already, like for the kids that you may have and things. And talk about like, bro, because I feel like don't nobody understand me right now at this moment anymore, but I'm like, that's because of the impact that I'm about to put on this world, man. So just talk about that, man. Like, do you got that feeling like when you started, like don't nobody really know what I'm doing, but what I'm saying, like
absolutely, bro. Like my people still don't get it yet, but
right.
At the end of the day, it's about us putting that foot forward to, it's like you gotta believe in yourself more than anybody. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, people care about results. You get what I'm saying? They don't care about the grinding that you was doing behind the scenes. So it's like, even if not seeing it now, it's like you're gonna see it later. You're gonna get it later. Believe me. Like, you feel me? Like, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he had it right.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
come on.
My purpose, my goal, I understand life ain't just about me. My life is about us having that impact on those that come after us. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to be able to empower and have an impact on the people that's after me. And I got to start with my family first, and then you start with your family, then your community, and then you can branch out to the world. Right. So you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it's like I'll be feeling alone with it sometimes. Like, man, they don't get it yet. They ask me, oh, so why do you do this? And it just be like, man, it's clear as day. Like, I've told you this 1,000 times.
Come on.
At the end of the day, they come from a different generation. They come from they think work. And it's like, that didn't create happiness for you. You were doing that to survive. I found the way. I'm not surviving anymore. I have stability in every type of way. So now that I look at them not understanding me, it's like they don't understand because they don't live this life that we're in right now. So it'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna feel alone, but that doesn't like it's not detrimental to what I got going. It doesn't.
Real talk, man.
It doesn't stop nothing.
That's why I posted like lonely nights push purpose out of me. Like that's when like I'm sure you create your best work. You feel me? Like being alone, man. I can clearly think, I create that little ribbon. Oh, that's nice, that little beat right there. And it's funny, it made me think of like the nip line, like he said, like niggas looking like I had it wrong. Yeah. And now these niggas know I had it right. Like,
for sure, bro.
That's like,
for sure, bro. That's why I just like, I just be like, my motivation is that I know what's gonna happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I know where it's gonna lead to. I just gotta stay down.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
like
real.
so just like I already started something and I'm gonna finish it strong and I'm gonna keep going until like I said, until my cousins get it, until my sisters get it, my brothers, and everybody. Like, cause everybody gotta get in. You get what I'm saying? Because they need that direction.
They do. Come on.
We got that direction, bro. It ain't gonna be nothing to stop us. You know what I mean? It's like you having that foundation, and now it's just like I want to be 90, 80 years old, like, and it's a picture of me on the wall, and my kids telling like, yeah, you see that nigga right there? He set the demo. Like he made sure like this is what we do. We succeed. We're like, you get what I'm saying? Like when you think about what's like the Kardashians. You get what I'm saying? You think of success. You think of success. Like, oh, this is what we do. We make money. We famous. We this. I don't really care about the fame stuff. I really just care about us having that stability where we don't got to do the things that I was doing in order to survive at first. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I want them to skip past that. Like, nah, like, I know what I'm doing. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like in their mind, I want them to be like, oh, I'm going league. Like I'm going league. Like this shit was already designed for me. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. So it's like that's the goal, bro. That's the ultimate goal. So it's like that's what I'm focused on.
Nah, that's real. And then like, let me ask, man, like, you know, cause you know, I'm sure from, you know, let me ask, like, what kept you going, like, you know, even when it wasn't, you know, paying off and you investing and you spending all this money and stuff, like what kept you going during them hard days?
Knowing that if I don't do it, who else will?
That's real.
You feel me? That's what, you get what I'm saying? Like I got somebody in my family that definitely have reached certain heights. You get what I'm saying? And we're struggling because the things that I feel like that we need as a family, he didn't. I don't know. I'm not him, so I don't know what emotions that he has going, but the steps that I feel that should have been necessarily taken, they weren't. So everybody is still trying to figure it out and scrambling and trying to survive. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know what? He's at this big height already. He's not doing it. So shit, everybody else, they in their 30s and mid 30s and they just looking like, well, we just gotta survive. Like, so I'm like, nah, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Even if it's not paying off right now, it's gonna pay off later. You get what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I don't have to do music. I'm okay. Like I can wake up every day and live and be in my apartment and drive my $100,000 car and be green, bro. I don't care, bro. Like I care about my family being able to do everything that they want to do. They reach their full potential as people and they don't go the same direction that I went.
Nah, that's real. That's crazy because like I'm like it's crazy because like I had seen this video from Steve Harvey and he was like it'll be the closest ones around you to tear you down, and he said because of like, you know, like you start to reach that amount of success and then they start to feel like you over them. But it's like I tell people, like I'll never get to the mountaintop and be like, like we coming together, you feel me? I'm like all the work, I'm like all this grinding and shit, that's for y'all. This ain't for me. Because I'm like, if it was for me, or I would have been doing something totally different, I would have, like I would operate totally different if it was just for me. I'm like, bro, like the work, all this stuff. I'm like, bro, it's.
I would be living like Hugh Hefner, bro. That's what I would be doing. If I was doing what I wanted to do,
come on,
I would be like Hugh Hefner every day, easy, easy. Every other day, different. I would be living, but that's not the goal. For me, my goal is to see my family, but I am gonna be living like that.
Come on,
that's gonna happen.
Right. And then let me ask you, man. You know, because I asked the guest. I think in my last interview, I asked him because I want to know, like, how important is it to use your influence properly, but then still be yourself?
I have a battle with that because I don't know how to. Sometimes I don't have self-control, and I pray for that. I pray for to have more self-control because it's like when you have influence, people are looking at you, the younger generation is looking at you, you know, about the things that you're doing and how you're carrying yourself. And I'm still myself and I still react and I'm still a person, so I still react in a certain type of way sometimes. And it's a battle. You get what I'm saying? It's a battle because at the end of the day, you understand that your decision is bigger than you. You understand that your decision affects others. Right. You have to be able to conquer those flaws, like that self-control flaw. You have to be able to have self-control in order for you to be able to be a better person. Because if not, then you feel me, it's gonna go left, man.
Nah, man, that's real. Let me ask, man, like, you know, going back to the music, like, man, who are some artists would you say, like, you like, okay, I'm working with them again for sure, like.
Who I'm working with for sure?
Yeah, like some artists you worked with in the past, and it's like, I'll work with them again for sure.
Donnie Lowe, Trey 23, Lil Cotty, True Car, King T.U., Tribe Dance the Legend, Broham. Shout out my nigga Broham, man. You already know. Back Hood, Woodrow, Petty Petty. Honestly, everybody, they DMB.
Yeah.
Everybody that I worked with, I will work with them again.
Yeah.
As long as they want to work.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, Donnie Lowe cold too. I like him, you know what I'm saying? He's smooth.
Oh yeah, Kalen too. Kalen for real also. Me and him, we made 2 great songs together. Yeah. So, but yeah, we gonna do something cool for the album though. We gonna do something real cool for the album.
Yeah, I figured I'm like, he might be on that road for sure.
we gotta do it right.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, it was you know, talking about, you know, the artists and, you know, things like that you know have worked with and stuff, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm excited for this. You know what I'm saying? For this album, bro, because I know it's gonna be A1.
It's gonna be A1. It's gonna be definitely like what it stands for. Like I said, I've been always dropping tapes, but like I'm calling it an album because that's exactly what it is. You feel me with it? I want it to represent.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then let me ask, like, because I'm sure you're gonna have some songs where you like, okay, we're gonna scratch this off, or we might put this on. With them ones that like you just kind of like push to the side, like do you still use those as a producer, or like, because I'm sure you got some stuff in the vault that you probably never.
Honestly, I try to use all of them.
Okay.
Because I don't want an artist to ever feel like I just push their music to the side.
Right.
And I'm trying to bring out the best in them every time. And every song that we make, even though I'm the producer, I'm gonna name the song. I'm gonna give content. I'm gonna give them the concept of the song. I'm gonna give them the theme of the song and the reason why I want them to make the song. So it's gonna be like it's gonna coincide with each other. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like we never gonna make a bad song. You get what I'm saying? Especially at this point, the artists that I'm messing with, we not making no bad song. I'm not leaving the studio with a bad song.
Right. Nah, man. Nah, that's real right there. And let me ask you, man, like just speaking, like you know, like just talk about like how much home mean to you, you know, like LA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it mean a lot. At the end of the day, that's where I started my foundation at, and being able to take the artists that I know from the city and being able to like collaborate them with other artists that have already been in the mainstream industry for a minute is gonna be able to like, I'm gonna be able to be giving them an opportunity like they gave me an opportunity even to start messing with me to do music with you. So it's gonna be like, they always gonna be priority. You get what I'm saying? Especially the ones that work hard. Right. So it's like, if you work hard, I'm fucking with you, no matter what.
Absolutely. So, and then like, let me ask you, because I remember, you know, the interview we had did virtual, you was like you trying to create that sound for like the West Coast, LA, like you don't feel like we got that sound, like coming to this album and just like everything you dropping it, just the way music been going lately, like do you feel like LA, West Coast is starting to get their sound and you feel like we still don't got it yet?
I feel like, when I said that we didn't have it, I felt like that people didn't respect it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't respect it, you know, but the thing is that everybody gotta come to LA, no matter like who you are. No matter wherever city you from, you gotta come to LA. Right. So at the end of the day, I want us to be taken seriously as the influencers that we are. You get what I'm saying? Because we influence a lot of the cultures within the world. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I want our music to be a representation of that because we was once at once. Right. So I want, like I said, when niggas come to LA, they like, if I want to make a hit, I gotta go fuck with this nigga Pee5. So
right. And just speaking to LA influence, you know my pops from it and stuff.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You already know. I like, not too many people know my pop, man. You know, he tucked off, man. You know, ducked off. But You know, nah, for real, that LA influence is just crazy. You know, just sitting there talking about Pops just being a younger, he like, you know, people from LA, like, the influence different. We can go anywhere. Can't nobody just come to LA and set up shop and kick their
It's like being black. It's like being black. It's like every woman of any race love black men.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Every race, they gonna love a black man. So it's just like, at the end of the day, bro, being from LA is super influential because we come from that gangster rap culture. You get what I'm saying? And when you think about it, a lot of these people that people try to kind of like resemble when it comes to anybody. A nigga cannot do music, but he looks up to the people that do music. You get what I'm saying? And he probably dresses like them, he probably talk like them. So you get what I'm saying? So it's like, it has a big impact. You get what I'm saying? It's like, LA is so, like, think about it, like, everybody is a gang member. Like, where did gangs come from?
Right.
It came from LA.
Right.
So it's just like, it is a big, it does have a big influence. You get what I'm saying? It's like, people like your dad influenced me to want to be a Crip. So it's like, the reason why. Like,
right.
So it's a lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, real talk. It made me think J. Cole's like how you bang, you know, Blood Crip, and that was just the LA thing. You feel me? Like real talk, like.
But I mean, like I said, I respect it though. No matter where you at, right? Real talk, it's people that are respectable everywhere. You get what I'm saying? I don't knock just because you're from a different state that y'all not really, you know,
like that or doing that. Like, yeah, no, I like
I'm just talking about with that influence wise. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, but long story short, I want us to influence each other. I want us to all have an impact on each other and being able to. We learn from each other. I want us to learn from Atlanta culture. Atlanta culture, they build each other up and bring each other up. I want LA to learn from there. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like we can all use each other in a certain type of way, and we can all like utilize our tactics and our cultures in a certain type of light. But it's just like, let's use them productively. That's what I want to do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's real. And then speaking to like that Atlanta, you know, that Atlanta culture, like, what do you think it is about them? Because like you say, like they already like established kind of in the music industry. What do you think it is that like you saying like just learning from them? Like, what are some things like you think you can learn and take it back over there? Like, what's having Atlanta be so successful? Like,
because they're able to, their support system out there is so big, is that they take over their whole city, right? But then they're making music that LA people like. So they're gonna be like influential out there. But when they come out here to the West Coast, they have an influence too because they're still making good music that goes from their city in their state all the way to a whole nother coast because they have that support system. And and when you look at their videos, you will see 100 niggas outside of their videos. Our LA culture can't really do that because it's like it's either gonna get shot up or whatever the case may be. Because niggas hating on each other. However it be, I know it's niggas hating everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But it be like, I don't know. It don't look like that when they don't down. Like when you down south and all the niggas is helping each other come up, it don't seem like too many niggas is hating.
Yeah.
And if they are, it's not that detrimental.
And let me ask you, bro, because like even just speaking to that, like that LA and that you know, the down south and all that, like I feel like, because you know, even with football, you know, I used to play. I saw always argue with, you know, down south, you know, West Coast football, all this stuff. But I feel like too, like even with the music, like just hearing you, and this is just my opinion. Like they got that support system. You know, they really, you know, got the football and all that stuff going. Because I'm like, that's all they got to do. You know, on the West Coast, like it's more than just music out here. Like you say, it's a ton of
time to fuck around.
You feel me? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's all they got out there is music, bro. Like I ain't saying Atlanta ain't take, you know, Atlanta fun, like, but it's like it's not like West Coast living. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got, I'm like, even with the football, like
raining on. Randomly, the weather not horrible. It's like, you get what I'm saying? It's like out here, it's hot as fuck out here though.
Yeah, like it's definitely you know, different.
But it's like it make you want to be outside though. Yeah. It's cracking right now.
Always.
It's some shit outside right now. For them, I was seeing some shit. I'm like, damn.
He's ready, ready to get you.
I promise you, once we done with this, it's about to let Pornhub. I'm trying to go viral. Viral tonight.
Oh man, I hear you, man, and you know I'm just thankful too. Like I say that you even took the time to just sit down on the platform, man. Like why come back for the part 2, man? You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, bro, I support what you got going, and I want you to be able to do the same thing that I'm doing.
Right. That's
everything
real.
I'm saying that I'm doing, where I want people to come to LA and say like I gotta go make a hit, I gotta go fuck with Pee5. I want them to feel the same way when they come to Arizona and they need to come sit down with somebody that's real, like insightful. You ain't asking no goofy ass questions. You ain't sitting here asking me about no gossipy ass shit. You get what I'm saying? You really trying to get to the nitty gritty of somebody's program and trying to be able to like help your program and also help theirs so people can have insight. So it's like we need more people like this that's doing interviews.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely,
so
bro. And it's just funny because, like, I've heard that a lot. Even when I sat down with Do the Damn Thing and a certain day, like I done did 1 million interviews. None of them been like this, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, just the genuineness. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's genuine. You're not, like you say, not asking no goofy questions. Because I think about it all the time. Like, and I done did interviews where I didn't put them out because, like, people was on goofy time. And I'm like, you don't stand for what I stand for. And the homies, them all like, bro, you can go viral off this stuff. I'm like, it's not about going viral. You feel me? Like, I could have went viral 100 times, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, it's really about, I could have been asked some stupid, goofy stuff. Like, I'm like, I'm not about to waste no time. Like, I'm gonna stay locked in on, what I got going and, just stay true to myself. Like, I remember even La was even just telling me, shout out to La, she was just saying, like, stay true.
My big sister.
Yeah, big sister, you know what I'm saying? She was like, stay true to yourself. Like, it don't matter what eyes get on it. It don't matter who see it. It don't matter,
stick to your script.
Stick to your script, you know what I mean? So, that's the most important thing, you know what I'm saying? And, man, like I said, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you too.
Jumping on, cuz, and man, it was a good one, man.
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
Come on.